Hello, this is Regtern again.
And this is Stone of Triumph.
And we are going to do more than one mission, I guess.
Yep, another level and another
newscast.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is Lanny York for Channel 7 News. It was one of the worst attacks to date by gangs. Hope Street Police Station and the emergency workers stationed there survived an all-out assault last month. T-Zero assisted officers in defending the station and made many of the 56 arrests that day. One of the gang's most notorious leaders, Estevez, was killed. The Civil Defense Committee has confirmed that recent multi-gang attacks are fully organized and coordinated. The police investigation into the gangs and their members has been kept highly confidential. Investigators have not released any of the gangs' identities or objectives, but these gangs have shown they are an army on a mission. Several large corporations are aiding police by notifying them of any suspicious employees or employee actions. These companies include the accounts giant PPS, the removal firm Shifted, and the energy conglomerate Shiny Energy. 34 arrests have been made so far based on tips from these employers. Many employees are being questioned after homemade weapons and explosives were found on company premises. If you suspect someone you know to be a gang member, please contact your local police department. Meanwhile, the new Riot response unit T-Zero has been deemed a partial success. In just 1 month, T-Zero has made more than 90 gang-related arrests. And last month, more than 200 people with ties to gangs were sent to prison. That's the highest figure since 2002. Nick Mason, who's a T-Zero enforcer, has been dubbed the Angel of Hope Street by local police for his work in defending the station. Even so, public opinion is still mixed about T-Zero. Many feel it hasn't earned its multi-million-dollar price tag. I'm getting word of a terror attack at the South Side canals. Police have quarantined and evacuated the area, but some police and medical teams are trapped. It appears they were lured to the docks with false 911 calls. T-Zero and police backup are en route. Channel 7's news chopper is at the scene and can confirm that hostages have been taken. We'll have more on this story as it unfolds. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Well, do you have things to say?
You know, arresting people based on suspicions is pretty sketch, but when you have bombs at work, that's a problem.
We are indeed in Report Your Neighbor territory, which is always terrifying. And yes, I haven't heard of too many office workers who are secretly members of street gangs. Well, maybe you've heard of it, but I haven't.
Well, not at my workplace, anyway.
Also, I love how true to life the news graphs are, because they have no numbers on the X or Y axis, and, well, really, they don't really convey any useful information at all, so it's perfect.
Yeah, then again, I can't say for sure whether a grant's office is full of bloods.
What I just did there, twirling my gun around, was what you mentioned last time. Your next kill does that.
Yep, you can actually force a slow-motion kill whenever you want one.
I don't do it a whole lot, though.
I do it all the time.
Well, you should have made the playthrough then.
No, I shouldn't have.
Okay. Yeah, cops will do that when gang members close in on them.
That's right, cops will use the same equipment that you have.
The same basic equipment. They don't use the shields, though. They'd probably live a lot longer if they did. Cleaver guys, also known as free arrests.
Yep.
Also, that wolf guy, your superior, kind of cringed, and he'll tell you that if you keep doing that, he'll report you. As you saw, she didn't even twitch. She just said, hey, come on, knock it off.
Yeah.
She is made of iron.
Yeah.
And this is a stun gun that can, well, you'll see.
You're gonna show that off this level?
I actually don't remember when exactly I showed it off, but I do plan to. Yep, that's the one.
Well, that's your secondary function of your stun gun.
It's completely gratuitous, of course.
There was absolutely no reason to do that.
Yeah, so that's what the stun gun can do, and she didn't flinch.
Yeah.
And there are a whole bunch of text lines the game gives you when you set people on fire with the stun gun.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember?
I don't remember doing it that much, but I didn't have the full power stun gun until late in the game.
Oh, not really a Metal Hunter?
Well, I did do some of that.
Yeah,
It would be silly not to. This game can get pretty hard.
it'll say stuff like barbecue, inferno, charcoal. I don't think there's any other action that has so many lines attached to it.
Don't you get those lines if you Molotov people, though?
I don't think that you do, but let's find out. Nope.
Ah, well. I don't think that's police regulation.
Do we even have regulations for this kind of unit yet?
Well, probably not.
It's implied that there's at least 1 or 2 months around that amount of time between missions, and my guess is that it's because it takes about that long for you to do the paperwork after what you pull off here.
This game, by the way, is why I wasn't too impressed with Battlefield Hardline.
Oh, it does. I never really got into the Battlefield games, so I don't keep track of it, but I do remember that Hardline got some pretty scathing reviews.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it is really easy to shoot that guy by accident. The game doesn't really warn you of where he is, and there's a couple of normal guys in front of him.
Yeah, they don't really warn you for a lot of the gang leaders.
I think this mission said, hey, there's a gang leader somewhere in the building.
Thank God. Am I glad to see you here, Nick? But he said something about a warehouse near here. Maybe we should take a look. I'm sure the guy you called is still in danger.
Medics carry 3 health packs. There's 2 medic characters, and in fairness, when both of them are on the map, the game tracks each one's supply separately.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a cunning plan.
Remember, I can heal you if you need it.
Oh, here come the bad guys, and there they go. Oh yeah, when slow motion goes on and you're getting a radio message, the voice slows down too.
Yep. That person who was talking, I do not like her very much.
Why not?
Because there are very few things that she says that I didn't know before I got the communication.
I sense hostility.
A little bit, yes. Yeah, shooting that person in particular will get you the nice shooting comment.
I'm sure the guy you called is still in danger. You'll have to protect me, though. Tell me if you spot any trouble. This guy looks pretty beat up.
And of course, doing that spawns more bad guys.
Of course. They're not going to stop coming just because you shot most of them.
Oh man, I have 209 pistol bullets. Do you think that'll be enough to deal with this map?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, you don't get reloads for police weapons most of the time.
Thanks. He's gonna be okay. Maybe a little delirious for the moment, but okay. He managed to say something about his boss being taken by these thugs. Must be somewhere down there.
Yeah, you don't get extra ammo for your police weapons, but you always have enough.
Yeah, especially if you're going after medals and you unlock more clips. Now, other police officers will sometimes offer to give you more pistol ammo, but I've never needed it.
I have never needed it myself.
If I was faster, I could have shot that explosive can and taken some of them out as they rushed out. Kind of a shame.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't really encountered any new types of burners since the last level. It's just the shotgun, cleaver, and Molotov guys so far.
Yeah, and we're gonna be dealing with just those guys for a little while yet. There we go, I got it right that time.
Mm-hmm. Police work. Oh!
Uh-oh. I love that there's a burner in the back just cheering him on.
Yeah, like we said before... Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Like you said before, you can shoot the hostage taker anywhere, but shooting him in the head is, just keep in practice.
It's actually the safest place to aim, because if you aim for, like, the body, that's usually closer to where the hostage is. Also, I did not take many bullets, but my health is already pretty low.
Yep.
Those handguns.
And down he goes. Didn't like that air conditioning unit.
No, he did not. He just got taken hostage and more or less witnessed the guy get crushed horribly, and the only thing he says is, "Took your time."
Well, he doesn't like being taken hostage. Would you like being taken hostage?
Oh, I guess not, but... well, watch this, by the way. Have you seen this part?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. She calls you to look over there just so you can watch that.
Yeah.
That car wasn't even hit by anything.
Yeah, but it's gotta explode. And it took you a little while to think about whether or not you'd like to be taken hostage.
I just wasn't expecting that question.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to that when I'm here. Improving our PR one citizen at a time.
Nice job, Mason. Looks like you've cleared the warehouse. Make your way back to Medic Delaney, back in the alley outside. Officer Forrester?
I see a mask.
Yep. You gotta follow him into his office and collect the sinister evidence. Why is there a mask in there, anyway?
Maybe he's a mask collector.
Now,
someone's knocking.
let's try this weapon again. I'm not gonna get too many chances to use this thing.
There we go.
Yeah, they are.
Is there even a form for that?
They are instant death, and I don't know. Maybe you can just tell the police the burners accidentally hit each other. It does happen.
Looks like you got him
Oh,
all
right, it does.
Thanks for your help. I called for another ambulance to meet us when this mess was over. Should be here any minute.
That ambulance driver is not paid enough.
Well, you did it.
This is Sally Taylor reporting live for Channel 7 News. I'm standing on Saunders Street Bridge looking over the scene where this morning T-Zero's Nick Mason rescued 2 local workers from a vicious and unprovoked attack from the burner gang. We also hear that during the operation, 2 paramedics were attacked, but thankfully they too were rescued by Mason. I've got to tell you, there are mixed feelings coming out of this place today. On the one hand, you have local residents complaining of military-like maneuvers and the destruction of private property. Others have nothing but praise for the action, the mayor and most of all Officer Mason. I guess we'll have to wait a little longer to find out the impact of T-Zero on the city, but for now, and after only weeks of active service, T-Zero appears to be making a difference. Back to you, Lonnie, in the studio.
Citizens complaining about military shooting and destruction of private property, but they're okay with T-Zero.
No, they're complaining about military-like maneuvers.
Oh, right.
That's right, they're complaining about how people are walking.
You have unlocked emergency. Southside line.
Oh, okay, we've got a new emergency.
Yep, we're gonna go through it right away.
You have unlocked a shotgun damage upgrade.
Something we never use.
Or at least very rarely.
You have unlocked the grenade belt.
Were we just keeping those in our pocket before?
Yes.
I actually think headshots might be a little bit too good. Oh,
we have another emergency. The PDA discovered on the gang members has proved military intelligence that a top-secret VIP critical to the city's survival is being held hostage in this location by gang members. Again, only T-Zero is able to respond, so you're going in solo. You will have access to non-approved T-Zero prototype weaponry. If you succeed, you earn the weapon for all further missions. Good luck, Mason.
Okay, so our new weapon of the...
Yep, it's the assault rifle. The police assault rifle.
No, that's legit. Oh yeah, there is a third member of T-Zero, your helicopter pilot.
You know the drill. Let's get in, find the official, and get that...
Okay, I actually use the rifle a lot.
I use it all the time as well.
So you were saying that headshots were too good?
I think they are a little bit because they remove a rather important mechanic in most first-person shooters, which is the amount of damage a gun does.
But how could you not want to do infinite damage?
I mean, yes, I do. Dealing infinite damage is wonderful, but it does reduce the gameplay variety a little bit.
Well, this isn't exactly a setting where you can have a particularly wild variety of enemies.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about the variety of weapons you might want to use in different situations.
Understood.
Like, in this game, okay, so an enemy is up close. Why use the shotgun when you have the stun gun?
Oh yeah, you were going to talk about what the manual had to say about those.
Yes, I was. Since there isn't much story in these emergency missions, I would like to take out excerpts from the manual whenever we run into these. I will talk about what this manual says about the stun gun.
Ooh.
The stun gun is a non-lethal subduing implement useful for incapacitating subjects long enough for them to be locked up and interrogated. While you may think that these scum don't deserve to live, key leaders must be taken alive if you're to gain intelligence on this organization. Okay?
Very nice.
Yeah. So that justifies what we're doing with the gang leaders, but why are we rewarded for the others? Well, there's another section about that. Non-lethal takedowns. Non-lethal takedowns may seem like the wimp's way out, but you need to fight a PR war as well as a street war, so taking a few of these bastards alive is essential. For intelligence gathering reasons, you need to take certain key targets alive. Right, so, for the rank and file, it is strictly for PR purposes.
Does the manual have anything to say about the ball-bearing grenade?
Oh, the riot grenade?
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. Oh, that's actually a really good point. I love this description. That's under projectiles.
Towards the mic.
Actually, I don't think riot grenades are listed in the manual. It lists the sawed-off shotgun, the Molotov cocktail, the cleaver. Oh, here it is. Well-armed riot grenades stun and incapacitate lawbreakers. This counts towards T-Zero's non-lethal takedown stats. What I prefer is the description that the game gives you when you unlock them, which is it disperses non-lethal particles which incapacitate the enemy. So even though there are times where it looks like the riot grenade should just outright kill a person, it's still a KO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those riot grenades are in SWAT 4, and they are the trickiest to use.
Oh yeah, that guy will keep swinging at the hostage, but as far as I can tell, he won't actually do any damage. Mm-hmm. So go on about SWAT 4.
Well, the riot grenade in SWAT 4 is tricky to use because all of the little rubber balls it throws out can fairly easily knock you for a loop, but they're also extremely useful because they don't have the problems of flashbangs, and they can't be defeated by gas masks.
Ooh, yeah. I guess unless it's a really thick gas mask. Also, I noticed that the assault rifle seems to do more damage when you use the scope, strangely enough. Or at the very least, it causes the destroyed head animation while using it from the hip doesn't.
Well, doing more damage while scoped was a thing for sniper weapons around this time in first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Remember Serious Sam?
Of course I remember Serious Sam. I love Serious Sam. And I believe that's it for the second emergency mission. We just unlocked the best weapon in the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fully upgraded pistol is really good.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe the assault rifle would be more balanced if you were given a lot less ammo for it.
You have unlocked.
But hey, there's your gun.
Mark 1.
There it is. We don't need a dedicated sniper rifle in this game.
God damn it, Mason, you're a loose cannon! Have a badge and gun! Oh.
You have unlocked an assault rifle damage
Yeah,
upgrade.
the whole headshot being easy thing makes that not that useful either, the damage upgrades.
There are a couple of times where I don't have time to aim, but that's pretty rare.
Hey, how much time is left on the video?
It's at the end, actually. We'll see you next time.
Alright, bye.